Say it, Jen. Say we're live.
We're live!
Hi,
everybody! Everybody's here!
The party's all here. All the peeps are in town in the U.S. Test Kitchen.
Yeah, this is like our dream. We're all cooking together.
Yes.
Chef Laura's making like some real goodies for us, and we're all
Taste testing.
taste testing.
Yeah.
That's like, yeah.
The
food has been non-stop.
Non-stop.
For days and days.
Right. And the cool thing is we're all gathered behind this small little area to help you with your turkey Q&A because it's that time of year. So I've worn my turkey-colored Thanksgiving, right? What do you think?
We're getting in the spirit.
Yeah, very much so. I'm like feeling it and I'm feeling it. And we're here to celebrate our friends. They're such good friends. Naf and Anna.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah, at growinthehole.com. Special deal just for you guys exclusively. JK Turkey 15 for $15 off any order of $300 or more because Thanksgiving really just starts with a betta bird. Okay, so this is their heritage bird. It's organic. It's lean and juicy. I'm saying it, guys. Just like me. No one thought that was a good line. I thought it was a good line. What do you think, Jen?
I like it.
I like lean and juicy. I mean, no one's going to say it about myself if I don't.
No, that's right.
Well, I'm going to just say that the smell in here is amazing, and you do smell good too.
Thank you.
There you
And hubby smelled that all the way from Israel. He's like, you're eating turkey without me. You know, it's just a happy time.
like some thumbs up if you like this turkey.
Yeah,
It's
and thumbs up.
gorgeous.
And our
squash,
all our herbs.
So a quick little fun fact about the turkey, and then we'll go into any of your Q's and we'll give you our A's, is that this is an organic bird, kosher, pastured, lean and juicy. I said that part already. What the cool thing about it is that it cooks quicker. Thanksgiving Day, aren't our ovens like always packed?
Yeah.
It's like that rotation.
I feel like everyone's always waiting for the turkey.
Yeah.
Thing. It's like it takes so much time. That was like I came in, I was like, it's ready already.
I know.
So it cooks at 325, so at a lower temperature than you're used to, but for 10 to 12 minutes versus people usually doing about
Per
15
pound.
minutes.
Per pound.
Yeah. Right, this is done in 10 to 12 minutes. It's a magic turkey. JK Turkey Critique for your magic turkey.
Magic oven.
Yeah, right. That's magic
great.
recipe.
Okay,
The
great.
skin looks so crispy.
I does. Let's look at this turkey again.
I claim the skin.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're ready for
All
some
right.
cues.
Anybody have any questions?
Laura, just talk about, I'm an EVO girl, you're a garlic schmaltz girl.
Let's talk about
So,
some schmaltz.
The garlic schmaltz is my thing. It is, you can use roasted garlic and you can use olive oil or you can use chicken fat or turkey fat if you have some, any poultry fat or good old EVOO. And you make a puree out of it and then you just smear the bird and it gives it flavor, shine, crispiness, delicious, and deep flavor.
And we have a video showing people how to do that. We'll link
Yeah.
to the video in the comments below, so that just we can
Did
do
you
a whole
put it
step.
under the skin too?
I did put a little bit under the skin. The thing was, some people like to loosen the skin completely, and that helps dry the breast. The breast is like needs to be protected a little bit, so you want to just not loosen it all the way in there. But I did rub it in and on both sides, because you do eat the other side too, and everyone I think kind of forgets that. So what we
Let's
did,
take a look.
what I did this morning is we do have a V-rack with the oven roasting rack. But as I was talking to Shifra and to Tamara this morning, I skipped the rack and I just made a bed of aromatic veggies in the pan. In our
That's
roasting
one
pan.
tip I'm taking
That
with
is
me.
so
I mean, it's
amazing.
brilliant.
People feel
Yeah.
like they can't make
I
turkey.
always do that.
You don't
because I
need
never
a
have
roasting
rack.
pan.
I
Yeah,
don't want to.
right.
I don't want to mess with the roasting pan, and
Yeah.
it's not that it's not great. It's just that it's like it doesn't get flavor into the juices. And here's we got our gravy going with the juices from this amazing bird.
And that turkey neck, that's the
And the neck, and I
over there.
roasted the neck in there too.
That
So
was
in
so
the
good.
bottom of the pan, I put a bunch of shallots, some big chunks of this beautiful elephant garlic that I bought, big cloves, also juicy,
Yes, that's amazing.
and
all the things
celery,
inspired.
carrots, and whatever veggies we have. And this is a good, you don't have to, it's not expensive. You just put like basically what's a mirepoix down in the bottom of your pan.
Mirepoix
Mirepoix
is
aromatic
celery,
veggies.
carrot, onion is the basic French
Right,
mirepoix.
and then I
you
put-
can riff from there.
Right, and then because it's the holiday, we put some herbs in there. We put some rosemary, sage, and thyme. Whatever you've got in there in the bottom of the pan, and then the turkey sits up out of its own juices, so its bottom is not soggy.
That's
not-
no one
we
wants
like
a
the
soggy
soggy
bottom.
bottom.
Not
No,
like me,
no
not
soggy
like
bottom
me.
turkey here. looks nice and crispy.
And then and then at the end, all your juices have this beautiful, amazing flavor to it.
So again, this special Grow and Behold turkey, which you can get at JK Turkey 15 at growandbehold.com. You cook till it's about 160 degrees Fahrenheit in the thickest part of the thigh, where there is carryover cooking.
Yeah.
But it cooks at 325 for 10 to 12 minutes, so much quicker. 10 to 12 minutes per pound, which is much quicker. I love the magic turkey, I think. Not Fanatic, can you devise a turkey that's about 12 pounds that cooks in about 10 to 12 minutes? We'll get a coupon code for that.
So we do have a question from Marie. She wants to know, do you brown then cover, or do you brown the skin at the end of cooking? Sorry.
So by putting a little bit of like olive oil or garlic schmaltz or whatever you put on the top of it, it should brown during the cooking process. So for the big monster birds, which I never recommend that.
You're always a 2-bird this year. You're going 3 birds instead of a
I'm
big
a
one.
3-bird girl this year.
Right.
Because the birds have more flavor. The big humongous birds, the 20-pound over ones, tend to not have as much flavor and the breast dries out. So, and those you would have to crisp up the skin at the end, which is the answer to Marie's question. With a really decent, nice-sized bird like this, you don't have to do that. The skin browns as the bird cooks.
So what's the
I
ideal
guess she's worried. Some
size?
people are
Huh?
worried that
What's the
it'll burn.
ideal size? Like, is it 2 pounds? Not 2 pounds. Like, what's the
So
about?
turkeys come in different sizes. So this is an 8-pound one.
Oh, okay.
Then it goes the next size up. It goes like it's 8 to 10, and then 12 to 14, and then 14, and then.
Let's quickly talk about how much turkey per person. Ideally, you want 1 pound per person.
Right.
But if you want leftovers, because it ain't Thanksgiving without leftovers, 1.5 to 2 pounds per person.
Yeah.
I'm a 2-pound girl.
And in the bird, remember, it does have moisture in it and stuff, so it does shrink a tiny bit. And then you have bones and stuff. But don't throw away your bones, especially when you get a bird like this.
Yeah.
You get one of these Grow and Behold birds, do not throw away the bones. After you serve the turkey and after you carve it and all this other stuff, and don't be afraid of carving your own turkey.
Are you gonna show us how to do that in a moment?
Yeah, why
I
not?
think that's a great idea.
Why not?
The hearts and thumbs up if you want to learn how to carve a turkey.
But what I want to say is don't throw away your bones. Save the bones, because the best thing to do is the day after Thanksgiving or a few days after Thanksgiving, make stock. Make your own turkey broth. Make your own mixed poultry broth. Save all these beautiful bones. They've been roasted. The flavor's in there. Then you just put it in a pan with more onions, carrots, and celery, and just simmer it away a little bit, and you have like amazing turkey soup.
Turkey soup for Shabbos.
Yeah.
Turkey
That's
soup
right.
for Shabbos.
Exactly.
I
Yeah,
think
Yeah,
on
I
the
would just like
website.
put it right into the slow cooker.
Yeah, I love
That's a
that.
great idea.
Perfect.
So I want to hear from Shifra. What's your favorite Thanksgiving recipe or dish?
Well, I love roasted vegetables. That's like amazing. And like it's so simple. Look, we have this beautiful roasted acorn squash. There's nothing much you have to do. You could do it while the turkey is roasting as well. So you don't have to be busy. And something that's also incredible that I learned actually from working up on Joy of Kosher is a gremolata. That's like
Oh,
the
we
way
love that.
Exactly.
Remoulade on
Yeah.
everything.
On everything.
Yes.
So we have so many variations on the website, and it just brightens everything up.
Yeah.
So for those of us
Takes 5 minutes.
who didn't see
Or less.
yesterday, can you explain what the gremolata is?
Yeah, it's like Laura. You want to go?
So
for it?
my gremolata is a relish that's supposed to brighten the flavors, and typically it would be parsley, a little bit of garlic, lemon zest, and olive oil, period. But for fall, we're doing something fun. So Tamar and Shifra and I were talking when we were shopping the other day with Jamie, is that I'm taking toasted pumpkin seeds, a little bit of sage, garlic, and orange zest, which is like all the flavors of fall to match.
Yeah. You know, it's like a pesto. Like
Yeah.
there's a base that you just riff off of it. That's what I meant in
Right.
terms of that. Like you could do a pesto with spinach, you could do a pesto with basil, you could do a pesto with arugula or baby
I agree.
herbs. That's
It's
what I
like the
meant like that.
ultimate condiment that's good for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
it's like all the herbs and it's healthy
And
and
it's
light.
the citrus in there is what brightens.
Citrus, garlic, some sort of
Yeah.
green
Yeah.
everything.
And what's cool about it is that because some of these flavors, like as soon as you get like that one perfect bite of turkey, mashed potatoes, and stuffing,
With gravy.
with gravy,
Come
because it's working
on,
there,
yeah.
right? But then it's like the next bite, you don't taste as much. You're like saturated.
Yeah.
But the gremolata clears your palate, and you're ready for a whole other bite.
And it makes everything look stunning.
Yeah, right.
And it's stunning.
Yeah.
It's so pretty.
So quickly before we carve, I want to hear from Samar.
Move this
Fresh
thing.
family, healthy holidays tips. You can talk about Thanksgiving specifically or holidays.
Well, I think what you said was I feel like you stole my line. Like, vegetables.
No, we're on the same
Yes,
page. That's what
and
it
that's
is.
the point. And it's
Yeah.
easier to make these, roasted vegetables, keep it simple, and it's really delicious. So I feel like for me, the tip would be to load it up on it. First of all, turkey's healthy to begin with. It's a very lean meat.
Yes.
Even the dark meat is good. The white meat's obviously very lean.
And Grow and Behold is even leaner.
Right. The cranberry sauce, also cranberries have tons of antioxidants. Obviously, you want to try and make your own.
I
Use
love
less sugar.
cranberries.
But like, also most of like these standard things can be good if you stay away from sort of too
Hold on one
much
second.
and-
Guys, we're live! Shh! Quiet on set. Keep going. I want to share your tips. It's so important because people feel like the holidays, you just go off the rail and it's so hard to come back.
Right, and I think the thing that happens at Thanksgiving is you're sitting there for a long time and you're eating just a lot of food.
Yeah.
So it's like the quantity is really the problem. So if you make
That's
your
the best
sides,
part.
but you feel disgusting though afterwards. If you make the sides like
Who are you?
acorn squash, if you make green beans that are more like even the one you did, we just posted, it's healthier, it's not filled with like lots of creamy, processed products
I
or
agree.
anything. Then you can enjoy it without feeling gross afterwards. And like even if you fill up, yes, eventually you might still be too full off that, but like you're eating still good, healthy foods, and that's really the trick to staying healthy throughout all the holidays. Is lots of veggies in a clean, simple way.
Right, I agree.
Yeah.
All right, what's everybody's favorite thing other than the turkey? Because turkey's a star of Thanksgiving. What's everybody's favorite Thanksgiving dish? Like you gotta have.
We'll start on this side and we'll
We'll
go
go around. Jamie.
I have to have stuffing with gravy. After that, the stuffing. Tell me you're live, Laura.
Live.
Yeah. Stuffing with gravy, and I love everything in my stuffing. So the mirepoix. No, we don't do any. I don't like any carrots in there, but I like celery. I like onions. I love mushrooms in there. I love craisins, and I love chestnuts.
Oh yeah, I love the balance of those.
Yeah.
flavors.
So for hubby, I just make a boring old celery and onion version, and then I make a second version with all that stuff for me.
Poor
And then-
hubby.
Yeah. When he finishes his version, then he gets to mine. He starts picking out the craisins and picking out the mushrooms.
Don't have it.
Yeah.
Hearts and thumbs up if you love stuffing.
Love you,
Woo,
hubby.
gravy.
I do love you. Okay, your turn.
Okay.
I really love tamar wilson. I love like sweet potato pie. I do like a galette, which is like so much easier. And then like you said, chestnuts. I always add chestnuts in it. And that's like my classic Thanksgiving dish that I love. It's so good. Yeah.
It's
that's-
so autumnal, the chestnuts.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, you
It
feel
really
like you're
is.
there.
And it's creamy and it's so good. Yeah.
Right. And they come now in packages really easily at Whole Food stores.
That's
and,
right.
Yeah. So they're easy to
It's
get
not
into
quite
me.
the same as like fresh hot
Chestnuts roasting on an open
roasting.
fire.
Yeah.
Hello. Thanksgiving in New York.
Right, exactly. I know. So I still love those too. But I actually would go with the green beans. I know it sounds so.
Oh,
boring,
Tamar,
and
that
so
is
cheesy,
so. Yes.
But I love like my sister-in-law makes something very similar to when you made that last year with the caramelized shallot, not caramelized, crispy shallots,
Yeah,
and
crispy
stuff like that,
shallots.
and all that stuff. And it's one of my favorite dishes because also I feel like less guilty. I can eat as much as I want. I feel like, and I love it. It tastes great.
Did anyone realize Tamar's wearing green? It's like green beans, veggies, kale. Totally.
She's the official
I know,
representative of kale.
And that's why green beans are your favorite. It's like you're the green girl.
Exactly.
Okay, Miss Chef Laura.
I have to go kind of with Shifra and kind of with Jamie. I love the stuffing with the gravy, and I also love chestnuts. And I'm going to share with you my chocolate chestnut pie.
Oh wow.
Which
Wow.
I know. I love pumpkin pie as well, but the chocolate chestnut one, because of the creaminess of the chestnuts, and you add it with bittersweet chocolate, it's amazing. And it's
Talk to
perfect
me,
for the holiday.
Chef
I know, it's
Laura.
perfect for the holiday. It's an old school French recipe, but it's delicious.
Okay, so
All right,
who wants to see the carving of the bird?
This gravy
I
is
want
just like
hearts
rolling
and
away.
thumbs up
Oh,
for this
look at that.
Everyone,
turkey
see the
neck.
neck in there? Save your neck,
Look.
people.
Right.
Don't throw
Oh,
away that
yes.
neck.
Beauty, beauty.
Come on,
Okay.
hearts and thumbs up. We're gonna carve this turkey.
Well, let's show everyone first.
You know what?
again.
We have someone who wants to know how to make gravy.
Okay, fine, but first you gotta
Oh,
know.
first we're gonna
Start with
go
a better bird. If you want your turkey neck to be in there to be from a better bird, go to growmebehold.com. JK Turkey 15 for $15 off. Do it.
Like my big inspiration from today's like. get
Yeah,
them
but now, like, imagine I have to have 3 of them.
But it's 8 to 10. It's 8.
It's like an 8-pound bird. I think it's going to be like amazing. So
People
Okay.
come to you shipper for Thanksgiving?
I go to friends.
Okay.
lucky you.
Very nice.
Yeah, so I've never made a turkey. I've always bring the pies.
Okay.
Now I learned some secret tricks.
Right. If you
And
came to
get
me,
the
I would
time.
totally ask for like the pies because those are more time.
Yeah, exactly.
Intensive, and obviously you're not always going to be traveling with that turkey.
Exactly.
Okay, so are we gonna make gravy or do you want to?
So the gravy
Okay,
thing-
so
so how we
let's
make
talk
it-
about gravy.
2 kinds of gravy. There's the natural Panjou kind of gravy, which this is what this is. It's the pan juices that cooked off during when I was roasting the bird with the neck in it, and it's got little bits of shallots, garlic, so you can see some fresh rosemary needles floating around in there, and that's just going to simmer until it's reduced and a little bit naturally thick. Then there's the typical gravy where you have
Like
a
Cote
starch
Tobacco,
base,
spoon
a starch
type
base.
of gravy. We have a porcini gravy on the website.
I love that
right
recipe.
now. Yeah, I mean,
So-
I love mushrooms.
Me
so,
too.
Yeah.
So how you make that is you would take a little bit of fat, and you can use poultry fat or you can use olive oil, whatever, and you mix it with flour so you get a paste, like a roux. And then you add your turkey drippings, again, your pan juices, a little bit of extra stock, and then some aromatics. Shallots, some sage, rosemary, and then, like on the website, porcini mushrooms. And then you let that just simmer. And you keep stirring it every now and then because the starch, you don't want it to thicken up too much. And that's an amazing kind of coat the back of the spoon gravy.
Quick poll: you like the pan jus or the thicker gravy?
Panjin. Like this
Me
is.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and you?
Thicker gravy.
Yeah, totally. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're bookending on the gravy.
All
Okay,
right.
you can answer a poll
So
below.
I also feel like this is easier to make.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
for
I
sure.
went this
It
way
is.
because we have our gluten-free friend in our midst.
Yeah.
So I went this route.
So we love each
All
other.
right, so let's vote on gravy. Which kind of gravy do you like?
Pan jus or the thicker gravy?
All right, so
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Okay, so let us
We
know.
do have, before you start cutting, we do have another question from earlier. Barbie wants to know, I don't have a
Well,
turkey. Barbie.
I want to know, like, is your name Barbara and everyone calls you Barbie? I love that. Love it. Points for that.
Barbie wants to know, I don't have a turkey thermometer, and I was told this rule. Cook uncovered till brown, then cover and cook for 20 minutes for every pound of turkey. Does it make sense? Is there a better one to follow without a thermometer?
Well, first and foremost, if you're going to get the Grow and Behold turkey at growandbehold.com with our special discount, JK Turkey 15, you have to know that this particular turkey cooks at 325 and 10 to 12 minutes per pound, not that 20 minutes. I never really like 20 minutes anyway. I'm more of a 15-minute girl. I'm a typical turkey, you know, non-stuffed. So I'm just saying that. But we have a great tip, Laura, for no thermometers. I have never relied on having an 8 to 10 pound bird and or two and 20 people waiting at my table. And that is way too nerve-wracking for me to not do that. The internal thermometer. So do you have a good chef's tip for that?
Yeah, so a lot of turkeys, and not the Grow and Behold turkeys because it doesn't need, but a lot of turkeys come with that little pop-up button guy. You get rid of it, because if you're relying on this piece of plastic in your food to tell you when your turkey is done, it's not reliable, and it's not good to have plastic cooking in your food. Take it out. So when you roast the turkey, you want to keep it at a consistent temperature. Let's say for a Grow and Behold bird, 325. For a slightly larger, non-heritage bird, you're going to have to go a little bit hotter, like 375. When it starts to get brown and it's about 20 minutes per pound of turkey, you can jiggle the leg, and if the leg seems loose in the joint like this, then it's probably done.
Now
you can
tell
also
me that for Sarah's spring chicken on a roasted chicken. So
Same thing.
It applies for a large turkey like this.
and duck.
But people are saying 20 minutes per pound. That's a stuffed bird or an unstuffed bird?
That's unstuffed bird.
Uh-huh.
Add time for stuffing.
Right, okay.
And then also you can take it, the thickest part of the thigh, which is down here, and it's little pokey's here. You can take a paring knife and just give one little puncture. Don't do it on the breast, because the breast needs all the juice it can get. And if the juices run out clean, then your bird is done. So if they come out red tinged or pink tinged, back in the oven.
All right, so jiggle it, and then you can also poke it a little bit.
Wiggle it and jiggle it
Wiggle
just
it.
a little bit.
So what did you just pull out of the oven? Let's come over here.
Oh,
real
so because Shipper and I were all about the chestnuts, I put some chestnuts in here. And
really
we've
good.
got fennel, shallots, squash, sweet potatoes,
So we made Shipper's
chestnuts.
favorite side dish.
That's right.
I got you, girl. I got you.
Okay, so whereas the traditional turkey is 20 minutes per pound at $3.75, this special heritage organic turkey from Grow and Behold is $3.25 at 10 to 12 minutes per pound. It is like quicker and faster and fabulous. And now we're carving.
Wait, we're
Hold
carving.
your horses, Laura.
I gotta get in there, man.
All right, hang on. Let's.
And the
Yeah, Jen, come around. Do you want to get a chair to get it from on top?
she who carves gets to taste.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, Laura.
All right, let's do this.
Here comes the little wing.
How did you do that?
You want this or you want a platter? I'm going to give you a
The
flat
platter, yeah, if you can
Why?
put it on there, just because I've got all this other stuff going on here, and it's going to be juicy. I don't want it to drip on anybody.
Oh, there you go. Save those juices.
Save those juices.
Okay, so how did you do that?
So I just jiggled the joint here for the wing and pulled off that little wing tip, And that's like the part I like dip in a big jar of mustard while I'm carving the rest of it.
Mustard?
I love Dijon mustard with when you're carving this. It's amazing.
That sounds
I love mustard. I think that would
I
be
do
great.
too.
This is the chef's prize then.
Yeah, that's my
Okay,
thing.
gotcha.
All right.
Dijon, I like. Okay.
So now I'm going to go for the breast. And you see this line here, it's a natural indentation right here. Guys, get a decent knife. That's the only thing I'm going to tell you to buy. You don't have to buy a thermometer. You don't have to buy just one good knife. And you can see this natural
And then if I
indentation.
tell you to buy 2 things, I want you to buy the thermometer.
That's the
All right.
keel bone. And it's the breastbone. So I'm going to cut on either side of the breast. And you can see like a little bit of juice coming out already. And I'm slowly keeping my knife alongside the body here. So I can pull off the entire breast.
So you're kind of doing little short strokes.
Yeah,
through
don't
here to get
go
through.
these
Don't
crazy
start hacking.
No, don't start hacking. And as a kid growing up, I remember my father with the electric knife. They're
Oh, yeah, it's such a grandparent generation. that
so
electric
ridiculous.
knife,
Get
yeah.
a decent knife. And you can see this is really hot and wonderful.
Hubby carves the turkey at the table, and all the kids gather around.
Oh, yeah.
It's like the event, you know?
It's drama. It's
beautiful. That's cooked
Okay, so you're
perfectly.
going.
Look at
I
that.
know. Look at that.
We
That's
promised
beautiful.
you lean, juicy, white meat. Gorgeous. You've done this once or twice.
A
Yes,
couple
Chef?
times. Oh my God. I
Okay,
can't even
so
count how many
let's-
turkeys. So
so
now I've
now
got
what
the
do we do?
breast
Now
off. It's gorgeous. I can slice the breast, or if I'm going to carve ahead of time because I can't take the pressure of everyone sitting at the table freaking out, waiting, where's the bird? Where's the bird? You carve it ahead of time a little bit. Don't slice the breast, and then reheat it in the oven right
Okay.
before everyone's sitting, and then go ahead and slice it. And I like long, beautiful slices.
So how will you slice that? Like that, okay?
Yeah.
It's kind of like you have a brisket. You start at the tip and you start going across.
Kinda, yeah.
It's
And you get these
so
beautiful pieces.
Gorgeous.
It's amazing.
You know, but it really does start with a better bird. We are not sticklers for which recipe
Look at that.
you use. Use one of ours. Use your grandma's. But the point is, you got to start with a better bird, and after that, it's all good in the hood, as they say.
It's all gravy.
Yeah.
All right, and now my leg comes off.
Oh,
Yeah. Don't miss this.
Sorry.
Laura, like call Jen over so she doesn't miss anything.
Jen,
Distracted by
got
gravy.
She got like
Sorry.
She got sucked into my gravy over there.
Hearts and thumbs up.
hearts and thumbs up, guys.
So you
This
got to
is
get
gorgeous.
the joint here on the leg, and it's really hot.
Okay.
So I got my joint. I popped it out.
And you see she's cutting around the bone and the joint, and that's really important. A lot of times,
There you go.
you're hacking at the bone. That's
No,
not
don't
what you're
hack the
not.
bone. If it doesn't give away quickly, pull your knife
You're in the
away.
wrong place. Yeah.
So this is the leg and the thigh. So now I can separate these two. Just go into the joint here, wiggle a little bit, and separate it right there. And this is like what the kids always want.
Yeah,
drumstick.
man.
And here
That's always fun.
is the
Beautiful thigh.
beautiful thighs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
the other
then-
day, Laura, we were going into our little Grow and Behold pantry, which is our freezer.
Oh my
And
God.
Laura's like, I gotta get my thighs out. I'm gonna take my thighs out. I'm like, what? I gotta take my thighs
Okay, I'm
out.
going for the other breast. Same thing.
So you're
And by
on
the way-
either side of that kill bone.
Other
right there in the
side.
center.
Yeah.
And I did take this out of the oven 20 minutes ago, and we've been letting it sit here and
Carry over cooking. We talk about that all the time.
and letting all the juices go back to the meat. 'Cause
Yes,
all the
we
juices
distribute.
don't want to run out.
Sure.
Yeah.
So if you cut it too soon, the juices come running out, and that's how you make your juicy bird a dry bird.
Yep.
And also, it's not ready. We want it to get to 160 degrees in the thickest part of the thigh, and then there's some
There you go.
carryover cooking there. It's going to finish it off.
All right, so then
Gorgeous.
slice the same thing. Whoa, all this good juice on my board here is delicious.
Delicious. I'm sorry. Next time I would have known. I'll get you Dijon.
I think
Yeah,
I've
for
got a
this,
jar
yeah.
in there. And this goes on the platter.
All right. So far, we've got 2 breasts, 1 leg, 1 thigh.
And then you can take the other one off. And in all honesty, you don't have to feel like pressure if you're not going to use the whole bird to just leave it on the board. I mean, or just put it on the platter because
Yeah.
that's part of the thing that a restaurant chef doesn't get to do. The pressure to make one perfect plate after another versus having a platter really looks cool. I love the way that looks.
I also love serving on a wooden board. A lot of times
Yeah.
when I'm in
Yeah, me
Napa
too.
and
That's what we
they
do at
cut
home,
it to
too.
the wooden board
Yeah.
and put some like olive oil and salt for dipping. That's what they do a lot with their steak.
And my mustard.
Yeah, and your mustard. So let's make this look pretty, Laura, after we get
Hold on.
this
What is
Yankee.
this inside this bird? It's so funny.
So I stuffed it with some
Shallots?
herbs, shallots, and I put
That's
a lemon in there.
awesome.
Yeah.
I love lemon in my turkey. That is my secret. Always put lemon in
Ooh,
turkey.
this is
and then let's make this a little nicer,
gorgeous.
Laura, and let's get some.
First, I'm
Gorgeous.
tasting.
Now, what do you do with
Let's
this,
arrange
Laura?
this.
So this is. I stand in the kitchen with the jar of mustard. But so what I like to do with this is this. Once you get all the meat off of it, save this. This is the carcass. Save it and use this to make your turkey stock. So you can have Shabbos. You can have turkey soup for Shabbos.
Guys, presentation, presentation, presentation. Very important. We eat with our eyes first. I want to get some of these gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, okay. Put it.
And this is cute, too. Tell us a little bit about this.
So these are the
Should I put some, or
acorn,
we should just stick with our acorn squashies?
Oh, we can
acorn
do-
squash
we can
rings.
do everything.
And we love using whole ingredients at Joy Kosher. So we've got these beautiful pieces of acorn squash that I bought this morning.
Now, but doing acorn squash rings, you really have to be really comfortable, a bit of a professional, have a super sharp knife. So you can always do wedges as well. That's a little bit easier.
Right.
Cut it in half, put it down on the flat side so it's not rolling all around you, and create wedges.
Right.
The rings are great.
This
but you better
is
have a really
so
good
beautiful.
sharp knife.
Tamar, will you pass me just a little paper towel so I can give this a little...
Juicy.
Ooh, yeah, we need to take this gravy is just starting to
and then I'll
look
get them on
amazing.
top. Then
And
we're
this
good
is
to
all
go.
you need. You don't need
Thank
tons
you.
of stock. You don't need like,
I like this is a really hearty kind of family style platter. I'm
but
gonna
healthy. I
Wanna
think
ring
even
off?
Tamar could get into
I'm
this
totally
one.
into this
Yeah.
one. This is
So, and then we also have the cranberries. You want to tell us
course.
about
I made
that?
cranberry sauce yesterday.
This is not from a can.
No.
Ah, what are you accusing us of?
So it's just the whole cranberries, and you can buy them fresh or frozen. I found them here, fresh. And
Frozen is just as good though.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the season, so
a
it's
little
totally
bit of
fine.
water or orange juice is nice, and then just a tiny bit of sugar, or if you're Tamar, honey.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I think honey's fantastic there.
I do
You
too.
need to
It
have that
doesn't-
orange zest. It's not a cranberry sauce. It doesn't have a little bit of orange
Absolutely.
zest. Okay, it all starts with the Better Bird guys. Go to growandbehold.com. Tell them I sent you, that you're my friend, and then you get $15 off. JK Turkey 15. People are already like jumping on this coupon code, so we want to make sure there's still turkeys left. This is the organic heritage bird. It cooks at a lower temperature than a normal turkey, which is normally about 375 for about 20 minutes per pound. This is at 325 for 10 to 12 minutes a pound. So it's really awesome because then you get like more oven time and a little bit more less stress. 'cause
Do
you're
all your
always-
veggies.
yeah.
Get it all done ahead of time. Do not stress out. Don't go buying things. We've got all the recipes on the website.
Yeah.
We've got the bird for you. Get everything. Keep it fresh. Keep it clean. Keep it whole and gorgeous and healthy.
So let's do like a little gravy swipe here.
Wait,
You
I
got a spoon.
I got
We
a.
need a little
So
ladle.
remind everyone who's just, or if someone's just tuning in, remind them like what's in this pan here.
This is the panjou from the bottom of the turkey plus the neck that we are thickening up just a little bit. But you see, it's not one of those sort of thick starchy based gravies. This is just the panjou that's simmering down to just kind of condense down the flavors, like make the flavors a bit stronger.
concentrate it.
Concentrate, that was the word I was looking
Right.
for. Thank you.
So this essentially, you take the turkey out, put the juices in, and while the turkey's resting, you can make this.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, I always forget the gravy.
No.
We always get to the table and we're like,
No,
"Where's the
Jen,
gravy?"
Jen,
Oh
the
my
only
God! I'm
thing
not coming ever.
after the bird, the most important thing after the bird is the gravy. Okay,
Yeah.
didn't think about gravy. We also one more quick tip in case you missed it. It's about a pound of turkey per person. But if you have big eaters or you want leftovers, 1.5 pounds to 2 pounds per person. I always go with 2.
Absolutely.
There's amazing leftover recipes on the website.
And with the way we cut the breast off, if you want to serve the rest of it, don't carve the breast. Tuck that
Yes.
one in the freezer or save it for during the week and
With
make
sandwiches, we have our leftover
We have our leftover
sandwich.
star.
Oh my
Ultimate. My
gosh.
hands all schmutzig, but
Eek. Okay, so Shifra and Tamar, we are calling you back
Where'd
to
they
say
go?
goodbye to the people that love you.
come back.
Hearts
come
and
back.
thumbs up. Come back, wherever you are.
Come back.
And we want to wish
And
you
we're-
guys
Just make sure you
Thanksgiving.
guys get to eat some of
Yeah,
this.
you gotta eat it.
Thanksgiving, guys,
I already
reminds us to be
tasted a little bit.
thankful. But we want to be thankful every day.
Every day.
That's what everyone wants to hear that message, okay? So we're thankful for each other. We're thankful for this lunch. And we love you. And we're thankful for you. So here's our little gift to you, JK Turkey 15 at growandbehold.com.
Awesome. Thanks,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye.